We would like to turn to the voices from the field. We will now hear two stories from individuals and organizations who have translated our Ocean Conference commitments into tangible actions, making real progress towards sustainable oceans. So first, we are very pleased to invite Mr. Renz Luyao, Youth Leadership Council member from EarthEcho International, an organization that empowers youth to become ocean leaders and drive positive change. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with a big round of applause.
Good day, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here today and to everyone who made this event possible. Standing before you feels surreal, much like the moment I saw a whale shark for the first time exactly a year ago. My name is Renz Luyao, and I am a proud Filipino youth. I have a long-standing bond with the ocean because I was born in the Zamboanga Peninsula, which is part of an archipelago of 7,641 islands. My grandfather cast his nets for a living. My father would often share colorful stories of life at sea. Growing up, I would stop to chat local fishermen along the shore, listening to their tales of harder catches and tougher seasons. It was those weathered faces and calloused hands that taught me a simple truth, that the health of a nation's waters is reflected in the well-being of its fishermen. I remember being 6 years old when I first visited the Manila Ocean Park. I was wide-eyed, amazed by the wonders of the ocean, and too innocent to imagine that our seas were already under threat. Years later, during my senior high school research, I conducted a study on microplastics in Sardinela, a favorite food source in my hometown, known as the battled sardines capital of the Philippines. What I found was alarming, knowing that there is microplastic contamination in our staple fish. The Philippines ranks as the 3rd highest contributor to ocean plastic pollution, generating an estimated 2.7 million metric tons of plastic waste every year. And here is the reality. The Philippines is in the middle of a marine biodiversity crisis. According to the latest Ocean Health Index, we now rank 214th out of 220 countries in maintaining marine ecosystem health. This is especially alarming because the Philippines is part of the heart of the Coral Triangle. We hold nearly 10% of the world's coral reef area and about 2,000 species of fish. But this incredible biodiversity is under threat from pollution, overfishing, and climate change. These impacts go beyond nature as it affects our food, our livelihood, and our identity. Take the West Philippine Sea, where 70% of our fish catch has declined, and only 5% of Philippine coral reefs remain in excellent condition. Our ocean is at a dangerous tipping point. We are drowning, poisoning, and killing ourselves in our own waters. And the Philippines is just one example. Globally, only 2.8% of our ocean is fully protected. That means the rest of the world faces the same looming threat. But even in the face of all of this, there is cause for hope and optimism. Making up nearly half of the world's population, young people are leading the charge to accelerate ambitious ocean protection and restoration efforts. Today, I am celebrating the success of EarthEcho's International Our Ocean 2022 commitment to launch an online training and community platform for young ocean leaders like me. Since I joined EarthEcho's community platform, Gen Z, in 2023, I've seen the power of my community in action. Joining Gen Z opened doors like this opportunity to speak before you. Being selected for EarthEcho's Youth Leadership Council and connecting with young people who remind me every day that I am not alone. We are a collective of over 2,400 young ocean advocates from more than 120 countries, networking, learning, and taking collective action year-round to advance ocean protection. One of my most meaningful moments was using the Gen Z platform to help organize the Manila site of EarthEcho's 2025 Youth Leadership Summit, my first ever organized event at the age of 20. It was a global summit connected across 8 sites worldwide. But more than the scale, what mattered was that we, Filipino youth leaders, worked together to advance the ratification of the High Seas Treaty, partnering with government agencies, schools, and coalitions. It proved that everyone has a role in protecting our ocean and that young people are key to making the conservation efforts durable for the long term. Today, I challenge you to recognize the power of young people in leading meaningful action to scale the ambition of our work and ensure the long-term durability of the commitments we made. We cannot do it all, but when we come together, governments, businesses, communities, individuals, we can turn the tide and bring the ocean back to life again. As I always say, padayon, let's keep on flowing, growing, and keep on moving forward. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you very much for that inspiring story with great passion. EarthEcho International's efforts set a great example showing how youth leadership can be an incredible example and potential to the sustainable future of our oceans. Thank you once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us turn to our second story.